forward defensive shots. You can't.
Opening runs for Australia on day 2 and picking up from where they left off, a boundary to get things underway.
And that's the case in point. That's third ball of the day, a short, wide, nothing delivery that Warner spanked through cover off the back foot. This has been Yasir Shah on his Australian journey. He just can't build any pressure by forcing front foot defensive shots. This is pitched very short of a length. Warner had plenty of time to get back. He picked his gap. He took 4 forward defensive shots. You can't.
Opening runs for Australia on day 2 and picking up from where they left off, a boundary to get things underway.
And that's the case in point. That's third ball of the day, a short, wide, nothing delivery that Warner spanked through cover off the back foot. This has been Yasir Shah on his Australian journey. He just can't build any pressure by forcing front foot defensive shots. This is pitched very short of a length. Warner had plenty of time to get back. He picked his gap. He took 4. There's a lot of love in this team.
That one squeezed away off the outside edge from Marnus Labuschagne. And then a second boundary. Still a bit in it for the bowlers.
It looked a good delivery. Looked like it did leave Labuschagne. He's just saying that with his hand signal that just nipped away. Just a bit too short, though. If that was fuller, he might have edged that. Get on the up.
More runs for David Warner. The runs flowing freely in this early period for Australia.
He looks a lot looser than he did after the Gabba overnight, where he stiffened up and couldn't add many to his overnight score. But today he's on song. Weight transfer back, controlled the shot.
Well, the buffet's open early.
Yeah, it was loose, wasn't it?
The bowling hasn't.
Iftikhar Ahmed.
27 runs off 20 balls this morning, Mark.
Yeah, it is.
And he's got Yasir under pressure here.
This time he advances and just mows it away down the ground. Not his prettiest shot, but more runs.
Well, he's not showing Shah any respect at all, is he? I mean, that's a brave shot. You don't do that on a turning wicket, but still, he wasn't near the ball and hitting over mid-on against the spin. But it looked in control, even though he got a bit of a thick inside edge. It still looked quite a safe shot. But the key to hitting through the leg side, even against the spin, is to present a full face and then at the last minute just roll your wrists. And you don't want the bat coming across the line of the ball. So he's basically playing with a straight bat. Then at the last...
It's just glorious from David Warner. Not much more to be said.
Good footwork, and just with that angle, he's just helping himself through that onside. And that's where Shah needs to bowl a wrong one or just change it up a little bit.
You're right, he's so underused, he's wrong, and Warner's awake that everything's coming into him. He's just helped it on its way over the top. Got to throw. Last ball from Yasir Shah.
This time it's pulled away. The runs are flowing freely at the Adelaide Oval. 8 more from that over. 354 for 1. So in 7 overs this morning, the Australians have added 52 runs, and the new ball is available.
Again, it's halfway down on a slow pitch, 2 straight. Warner had plenty of time to just...
Oh, and again, surely.
Similar ball, same result.
It's just rubbish, isn't it?
302 they resumed.
Yeah.
65 runs in 33 minutes play.
If you look at his release point now, it's lower and lower. He's pulling it down. He's just,
front arm's not there either.
There's no front arm. His body's low. Despairing dive from a Marmal Haq, but it was a long hop. Consecutive boundaries for Marnus Labuschagne.
Immediately calls him through. 200 for David Warner. What an innings. What a player. The second of his Test career. Simply brilliant.
Yeah, it means a lot to him, doesn't it? Well, that's a tremendous innings. What a great way to back up his 100 at the Gabba. One of his best, I reckon, for sure.
And his first thought was of Philip Hughes again. The legacy of Philip Hughes is enduring. It drives the Australian players, particularly D. Warner.
Yeah, it's his good buddy.
.372 minutes for David Warner. Just a brilliant moment for this man who was on the canvas during the Ashes. And he is back on top of the world. It's a glorious stroke. David Warner using all the tricks in his bag. His 24th boundary. I saw that celebration to the sky. Philip Hughes would have been 31 today.
That's a terrific cricket shot, isn't it? The transfer, the head position and the wrists.
That's a better length, but just the line not quite right. Clipped away from Stephen Smith.
How's he got it there? Mind you, I was looking out past the umpire at mid-wicket. It's quite full outside the off stump, wasn't it?
He moves himself over to off stump. We know that. This is a fuller length. It's just his wrist, his hand-eye coordination.
He doesn't know how it got it there either.
Well, that's right. He'd be thinking, well, wasn't that bad a delivery? Through. All the way along the ground. And the placement has been perfect, and the power outstanding from David Warner. In full flight. 2 for 392.
Oh, this is a glorious shot. Mentioned one-day cricket. Australia in this opening session today, 90 from 15 overs. That's a good start in one-day cricket.
Yeah, it is too.
Come out of the traps, use the power play nicely. Now they can spread the field.
Yeah, run up the stumps, spinning the ball back into David Warner. Yeah, look at that. That's just too easy. Can't start like that. That's just the wrong tactic straight away. Yasir Shah's trying to bowl that sort of line. He just got it a bit short. With this field, he's got 6 men on that side where that ball went. He's trying to keep it tight, bowl in at the body to David Warner, and it means there's no margin for error whatsoever. So he's got the tactics wrong from ball 1 again. So I don't know who...
Is it the bowler or the captain?
Well, generally, the bowler has to take full responsibility.
Oh, it's a yes,
trouble.
no hit. Close. There wouldn't have been much in it.
Tell you what, if those stumps had gone down, Junior Waugh would have had to run back in. It was our friend Shaheen Shah Hafreedi. He had a chance of getting a run out.
That was close too, wasn't it? Oh, he nearly hit him too.
I just get the feeling.
Oh, clever. Very good from David Warner. Yeah, he was expecting a short one there from Musa Khan, who has two men back on the leg side. So Warner almost just gave himself a little bit of room and helped it over the slip cordon. As you call, Brett, clever batting.
Well, it's just a man in form. Seeing it like a beach ball out there. A pink beach ball coming down at about 130k an hour. Thank you, he says. No third man, no risk.
It's great batsmanship skills from Warner.
The top of your mark.
$7,000 runs for Stephen Smith, continually breaking down those records. We saw a 300-run partnership between Warner and Labuschagne earlier on in a day-night test. Most runs in terms of partnership, and now Steve Smith makes it to 7,000.
Yeah, he's been an amazing player. Averaging 64, 26 centuries. Only just 30 as well. So I personally think when you get to around 30 years of age, you're just coming into your prime. So it's an ominous sign for international attacks.
Sony Live. We live to entertain. Download the app.
Everybody, and thanks for joining us. We are all set for the first day of the cricket summer in South Africa. It is the first Sunfoil test. It is obviously South Africa versus Bangladesh. Nicely played. No one down there. Good work from Dean Elgar. I don't think he won.